She may very well be the strangest politician in all of North American politics. I'm talking Maxine Waters today, one of the three Democrat girls gone nuts. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Hey folks, it's Sean here with the Calling Out community, and today I'm starting a brand new series that I like to call Democratic Girls Gone Nuts. I can't think of a better person to introduce this series than the lady I'm about to present to you now. She's a lady who's known around the world. Well, at least she's known in the US, and maybe she's even known in Russia too. I didn't want to say that too loud in case somebody's listening to me through my TV.
Вы меня рассмешили. Дай вам Бог здоровья, потому что уже конец рабочего дня, так, в принципе, уже спать пора. Поеду домой с хорошим настроением.
Well, it's probably not fair to pick on the elderly, but Maxine Waters, dear, sweet, kind, thoughtful, intelligent Maxine Waters, the life of the party, the one who always has the information first before everybody else, the one who is always at the front, leading us by her example, and yeah, I just made all of that crap up. This chick is deranged, and I'm going to give you some examples today of just how deranged she is and why I believe that term limits are something that should be really mandatory. The elderly don't get treated with the respect that they deserve in this country, and frankly, early onset Alzheimer's is nothing to laugh about. It's something very serious and, you know, clearly maybe being dropped on your head as a child or whatever could be causing some of these issues today. Who knows what kind of abuse she went through in her lifetime. We just need to put ourselves in her, you know, ugly, flat-footed shoes and kind of walk in her path for a day and understand where she's coming from. And it's not very nice when people say that she looks like the north end of a horse going south. I've seen a lot of north ends of horses that were going south, and I can tell you she doesn't look like that at all. Although head on is a bit of a shock. Just going to warn you of that right now. And I think it's completely irresponsible to say that she looks like James Brown. James Brown has moves and a singing voice, and she has maybe knitting or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what her skill set is yet. It's clearly not evident in her work.
We have suffered discrimination. We have suffered isolation and undermining, but we stand up for America, oftentimes when others who think they are more patriotic, who say they're more patriotic, do not. When we fight against this president and we point out how dangerous he is for this society and for this country, we're fighting for the democracy. We're fighting for America. We're saying to those who say they're patriotic, but they turn a blind eye to the destruction that he's about to cause this country. You're not nearly as patriotic as we are.
So what does that mean, Bill? We've been listening all morning. We cannot.
I didn't hear a word she said. I was looking at the James Brown wig.
$1,000 bond. He joins us from Atlanta to discuss the charges, and we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong at all? You're not in any difficulty, but you're out on bond.
No, I'm not.
Have all the charges been dropped?
Yeah, I'm out on love.
Well, are you out on love or out of love? Which is it?
Out on love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
Now, James, this isn't the first time you and your wife have had a problem. Are the two of you going to be able to work this out?
Let's talk about some music.
You want to talk about music, and you don't want to talk about what happened?
No, it's all over.
Well, let's talk about your tour. When are you leaving?
We're leaving tomorrow.
And where are you going?
Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Now, your fans will have read all about this, James. Aren't you concerned about that?
No, Dankeschön. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that in 2 days. That's very interesting. Now, don't leave us, James. You stay right there.
I'm not going to leave out
we have to talk about. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing on this tour.
What'd you say?
What are you going to be doing on this tour?
I'm going to be doing Papa's got a brand new bag, living in America, sex machine, get up off of that thing. I feel good. Jam.
Now, I understand that you have already... James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm singing. I want to mingle.
You want to mingle?
Yeah.
Now, the women love you when you get out there. Why do you think that is?
What'd you say?
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I look good.
Why do you think that is? You
I
look
smell good. I feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. Well, there we are. We don't have to ask anybody else. We got that from the source. there you are. Now, you're involved in publishing a gospel magazine. Tell us a little bit about that.
The Second Coming. It's out of Augusta, Georgia. It's Ankle. Joseph P. Young is the editor, and James Brown is one of the advisors. And we're doing a fantastic job. The Second Coming. It features, on this week, I think we have the Pope and I believe the Williams brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And next week we're going to have Reverend Al Sharpton, I think, on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be doing a lot of good things, and hopefully we'll get Brother Ted Turner on the cover. Ted, where you at?
James, we want to thank you for being with us today and giving us an opportunity.
Got here.
Oh, is there something more you want to say that we haven't covered?
Yeah, I want to say a lot of things.
Okay, go ahead.
I love America. I love everybody.
Well,
I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. Every once in a while, we forget.
Get up off
we've
of that
remembered again. James, good luck on your tour. Thanks for being with us. I guess we're going to hear lots more.
Hasta luego.
How can a president who is acting in the manner that he's acting, whether he's talking about the travel ban, the way that he's targeting Muslims, or whether he's talking about his relationship to Putin and the Kremlin, and knowing that they have hacked our DCCC and DNC, and knowing that he is responsible for supplying the bombs that killed innocent children and families in Aleppo, and the fact that he is wrapping his arms around Putin while Putin is continuing to advance into Korea.
We interrupt this lunacy for a fun fact. Russia invaded Korea in 1950. Thanks, Marilyn, for trying to keep up. I think the word you're looking for is Crimea, as in Crimea River. Oh, and speaking of skills, I just remembered a special one that she has that very few other people have honed to this degree. In fact, she probably could do, I would think seminars on it or something down the road, and that is how to commit fraud. She's actually been investigated now 4 separate times for it. One wonders if she's practicing to make perfect or what the deal was. In fact, here's another fun fact. She was named one of the most corrupt members of Congress. Like, ever. One of these cases revolved around the national financial catastrophe that we had a couple of years ago. And she used her position as a senior member of Congress and member of the House Financial Services Committee to prevail upon Treasury officials to meet with One United Bank. Now, she never disclosed that her husband held stock in the bank. And this outrageous conduct led Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, or CREW, so she's got a crew apparently, to include the Congresswoman as one of the most corrupt members of Congress. And that's a very special honor that I'm sure she holds very dear to her heart. She must. I mean, she works so damn hard at it. I mean, this chick secured an ambassadorship to the Bahamas for her husband. A pro football player, car salesman. His main qualification was having traveled to the island for a vacation, I think. I mean, if that's the case, I should own McDonald's now. I've been there so many times, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody wants to hook me up, hey, I'm ready and willing to go here. But I mean, the woman lives way outside of her district, and that's because it's really tough to, you know, run a mansion in the middle of the slums. I mean, God, people might pee on your lawn or something. So no wonder she lives outside the area. Like, several miles outside the area apparently now. They've redrawn the districts recently. By the way, don't they make a lovely couple there? That's Sydney Williams, her NFL playing, car selling, U.S. ambassadoring, is that a verb? To the Bahamas husband, who, by the way, apparently used to wander onto the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives all the time and was told constantly, just because your wife works here doesn't mean you got floor privileges. Like, seriously. Yeah. Man, she looks like a drag queen in that picture. Whoa. Head on is a bit of a shock. Well, I mean, it could be worse. She could look like... Ooh. Okay, I'm officially never going to sleep with both eyes closed again.